I'm excited about this. Oh, wow. That's even better. Okay. All right, so where do I have my inventory? Yep, still got the metal rod. I got the bird's nest. Okay. We haven't met Cesaro yet. What did we learn, people? What did we learn, huh? Save early, save freaking often. Yeah. You know it. That's what he learned. All right, we've got the bird's nest, though. So, definitely save early, save often.
Did you get the nest? It's like I got a shirt that says that or something.
Yeah, you might have. You might be wearing one, huh?
Not this one.
Oh, I want to try some of that goat cheese.
No, this is just cheese curds.
I want to try some cheese curds.
Well, you said goat cheese.
Okay, well, I thought they were goat cheese curds.
No, just cheddar.
Okay.
I'm a cow. Moo.
Moo yourself. Yeah.
You want to go? You go play the first one of this.
There's
series.
the bird's nest. Okay. So
or maybe go play King's Quest 1. There's a goat in that one too.
Hold on. I'm trying to figure out how to get the hell out of Dodge now. All right. No, I'm not happy. But it's doable.
Do you have the magnifying glass?
No, I don't. You know what? That is something I do not have. I do not have the magnifying glass. Right? That is correct. We do not have the magnifying glass. Good memory. Okay. All right. Good point. Good point. Good point.
Warm beer.
He's got the warm beer. We're gonna do it. We're gonna get back out of here.
So a woman I used to work with has been in Germany.
Mm-hmm. Fun.
And anytime, there's been like she had like some pictures of like the Marienplatz in Munich.
Ah, the Marienplatz.
I recognized that from Gabriel Knight too.
I recognized from walking on it, but
that too. But so that was kind of interesting to see, various things like that.
A second look
whenever
turned
she
up a
orders like a
magnifying
Coke,
glass.
of course,
Suddenly, I was
no
5
ice
years
cubes.
old and back in California, setting fire to my father's sun hat.
all right. Every time we enter a new chapter, we're going to save. From now on. Or before we do this scene, we're definitely going to save. Because it's like the third time I've done it. All right.
One thing I do remember, there was like some action sequence, and each time you fail, you have to go through a cutscene. That got annoying.
That was in one of the Broken Swords?
This one.
All right. So I'm going to save it here. And hope that was saved. And then...
It was full of charred wood. I didn't want to move it. This was my kindling.
This is my butt rifle. This is my gun. All right, and I think I'm just got to pull out the old magnifying lens.
Look, monsieur. The evil. It is come.
I like the cheese curds. Especially the cheddar one. White cheddar is good. It's like you're only getting a few. That's okay. I got my Lunchable.
Oof.
I'll probably just eat.
Ouch. Oh. Oh.
This guy's gonna hit me with the cane.
George, quickly, over here.
All right,
Ulysses,
quickly is
it's a
quickly,
creep.
right?
Get back here now. Come on, Harry. We gotta get out of here.
All right, so
Go, go, go.
As the lunatic Aussie saved my life, I was certain of one thing. I wasn't going back to the office in
fortunately
Idaho.
we didn't say
I
it
had my
wasn't
fill
too
of
far back.
patents. No, I was going to England to find the mysterious Bruno.
All right, Glastonbury tour. So we have to get back here and talk to the dude, but we're definitely gonna
Glastonbury,
save.
England, home to more legends and mystical baloney than you could wave a wand at. Joseph of Arimathea was supposed to have traveled here from the Holy Land, and he didn't do it to buy an overpriced crystal. Somewhere in amongst all this New Age hokum was a guy called Bruno, and I was going to find him.
He does not like New Age hokum, obviously. Okay. So, back again, home sweet casa. I don't know. We got this set up so that if that happens again, we're going to be able to switch between things. So,
Welcome back. My experiment is paying off.
yay!
Making rocks in blender, but do not throw rocks in a blender.
Good idea. That's actually
Have you saved?
yes, sir.
Don Quixote, please stay away from the windmill. Thank you. Muchas gracias.
Okay, where's the dude that I'm running and chasing after? Oh, there he is.
Not even half done rendering yet. Muck says at first glance it looks like a photo I pulled off Google.
Nice. There we go. Hold on. Okay, first we'll look.
There was a big middle-aged guy walking around the street. He looked lost. He also looked kind of dangerous.
And angry.
And he just ran away from me while I was looking at him.
Smells like Axe.
Good morning.
That's easy for you to say, isn't it?
Well, yeah, isn't it?
No, sir, it is not.
Say,
What's so
just read
bad
that
about it, if you don't mind me
passage
asking?
You wouldn't
From,
understand.
I believe it was the
I might.
Not possible, sir. Unless you're a father, and you're not, are you?
Well, no, but how did you know?
I might
Look at
be,
you.
I don't know.
Callow face, unfurrowed brow, air
Have you
of
talked to Nico
profound
lately?
optimism.
I think she's smart enough to make sure he stays away.
So just what is it that only a father would understand?
I could tell you, but you wouldn't comprehend.
Try me. I can't
His
see
daughter
monkeys
ran
once.
away.
I mean, how different could it be?
Very well.
Well, if
Are
you
you
see monkeys
aware
ever
of
run
the
away,
annual
we'll steal the car.
Glastonbury Popular Music Festival?
The Glastonbury Popular Music Festival? That's one of the most popular music festivals on the Popular Music Festival calendar.
My daughter, Melissa, attended it this year, against my wishes, of
Dang
course.
it!
You're not a fan, huh?
My dear boy, joining a throng of semi-clad youngsters, gyrating in a mindless, hypnotic trance to music which turns their hearts into yo-yos, all the while feasting on hippie fast food, strange alcoholic concoctions, and mind-bending hallucinogenic substances is not my idea of fun.
Whoa, bring it on.
I beg your pardon.
I said, did your daughter enjoy it?
She didn't come back.
Ah, have you told the police?
This isn't a job for the police. Melissa called me to say she wouldn't be coming home. She called from a Glastonbury number. She's still here somewhere. And if she's taken up with someone, well, I've got my Purdy in the Land Rover.
Purdy?
12-bore, double-barrel, vermin for the extermination of.
Whoa! I didn't think I read that full line.
I like the
My
colonel.
name's George Stobart.
A Yankee. Colonel Buckley. Rutland Lancers, 3rd Battalion, retired.
You know, I had a feeling you might be a soldier.
Can take the fella out of the army, can't take the army out of the fella, eh?
It could have been that. It
Kinda
might
reminds
also
me
have
of
been
White
the aura
Christmas.
of latent violence that surrounded him. Recognize this?
Glastonbury Tor.
What do you know about the tour?
Good place to deploy artillery.
Right.
Starting to post some
okay,
of my renders
thanks.
and stuff on Instagram because why not?
Why not?
Does this ID card mean anything to you?
It's not yours. Never seen the chap. Did you find it?
Yeah.
Then you should hand it in at the police station.
Is this with the dead guy who died in the Congo? A little far away. Probably won't mean much up here. It's actually Melissa upstairs above the Cosmic Fairy.
Yeah, it's
Not Bruno.
Yeah.
Or maybe Melissa changed her name to Bruno.
Yeah. Okay, so you can't hand this stuff off to the dude, which is what James Carmichael was saying earlier. Okay. All right, let's go in. We've looked at everything, so we don't get any extra points for doing it. So we're going to focus on the story just so we can move it on.
Now, you probably have to look at the book at least, but... Or maybe you have to talk to him first.
The stand contained postcards, pictures of local beauty spots, the usual stuff. And suddenly, there it was. A stack of cards just like the one I found in the Congo.
we did.
I was on the right trail.
You think it's gonna... Yeah, okay. See? Ta-da!
One. Right.
I hadn't come here to send postcards. Hi, my name's George Stobart.
Welcome to the Cosmic Fairy. I am Tristram Hillage, the proprietor. May I help you?
I hope so. I guess Glastonbury's a pretty mystical place.
Almost too mystical to bear. Joseph of Arimathea journeyed here.
Yeah?
The tale of King Arthur, Guinevere and Excalibur finishes here.
Wow.
And the Tor, that big hill, is the gateway to Avalon, the land of fairy. We also get crop circles, UFO sightings.
Is that everything?
Well, then there's the ghosts, hellhounds, spectral lights.
Just your average
okay,
fun
it's
place.
mystical already.
Cool.
How's business?
Rather good, actually.
Seems quiet.
You just missed the rush.
What kind of people shop in a place like this anyway?
People with open minds. Do you keep your mind open to new possibilities?
Oh, constantly. Some of the things I'd seen, I'd be a fool not to. Do you stock these postcards?
Yes, one of our exclusive bestsellers.
Do you supply any of the other shops with these?
No, that's what exclusive means.
Really? I never knew that.
Evidently. How else may I illuminate your path?
Does the name Bruno mean anything to you?
Bruno.
You a Brutus.
No, I don't think so.
Really?
Yes, really.
You sure?
Of course I'm sure. I've never even met anyone called Bruno.
You seem very positive. His tone made me immediately suspicious.
Didn't seem like that to me, but you just wanna
Something
find this
tells me
Bruno.
you're not on the level. Who is Bruno? Where can I find him?
I don't know who you're talking about. Now get out of my shop, you annoying man.
Oh, I'll get out. Once you've answered a few questions.
Oh, God. You're not a tax inspector, are you?
Hell no. I may be a lawyer, but I still got a few shreds of pride left.
Don't worry, I only do patent
Are you
law.
going to tell me who Bruno is or not?
Not.
Don't forget, you're dealing with a lawyer here.
An American lawyer. I can't see our local Bobby being impressed.
This guy was going to be a tougher nut to crack than I thought. Hey, there's someone moving around up there.
Nonsense. It's just an old building.
You must think I'm pretty stupid. Bruno's upstairs.
No, he's not.
I'll give you one last chance to come clean.
Get lost.
I was getting nowhere. This was why I was in patents and not criminal law. Have you ever seen the guy on this card before?
No, I haven't.
Can I see the book on the counter?
Tristram was more than a little edgy. Tristram was more than a little edgy.
I was actually looking at the book. All right.
Maybe he needs to partake in.
Enchanted Avalon, Lays of a Mystical Age. Well, this looked like big fun.
Ah, you found my little oeuvre.
I guess for an oeuvre, it is quite small.
What do you mean? It's a book of poetry. It could be any size.
Nice cover.
Thank you.
Isn't it like
My
hors d'oeuvre?
choice, actually. I
Not
self-publish.
something else.
The big publishers just don't understand
No, I think it's. Oh
spirituality.
yeah, I guess. So.
What's the deal with the
Still
coins?
sounds like.
Joseph of Arimathea bringing the Holy Grail here, Arthur and Guinevere being buried here, and of course, St. Michael defeating the dragon on the tour. Each silver coin commemorates an event in
Did
Glastonbury.
you say silver?
History. Sounded more like folklore to me. Silver, you say?
Well, silver plated. I have a dear friend who does them for me.
Silver?
Okay. All right. We don't know anything about the.
Hi again.
All right. Exit current menu. All right. So think, in order to like, you've got to go to the fortune teller now. Fortunately, it wasn't that long ago. It's not like a week ago from now. You know, like we said, screw it, and went on with the, a week from now.
Hi, I'm...
Nobody tell me. Me a Madam Zazie. Me know all. And me see all. Sit down, you. You have traveled far.
Oh, sure. Like my accent was local.
You come for the truth.
And another no-brainer.
Probably me can illuminate your darkness.
Sure. Put a light on. It is kind of gloomy in here. What do you make of that guy pacing up and down the street?
His aura glow, red with anger.
Kinda matches his nose then.
Him a lost something dear from himself. And him can't do nothing to prevent it.
Well, we all have to let go sometime. What do you know about that shop, the Cosmic Fairy?
Them sell candle, incense.
But you could lift us.
But the owner, Tristan Hillage, oh, me know him overwrought. There is anxiety in his aura.
He
Got
asked
his
her out
Carmen
on
a
a date.
twist,
She
huh?
refused him.
Just trying to lighten the atmosphere. How long have you lived in Glastonbury?
Long time. The tour generate wave of positive energy.
And tourist revenue. A girl can't live on good vibrations alone, huh? Recognize this postcard?
It is the tour. These are for sale in the Cosmic Fairy.
Yeah, that was where it was
What
bought.
does Cabrice
I
and
need to
Corn
find out
mean?
about who sent it, though.
Give it to me now.
What? Why?
Sometime there is psychic traces.
Ew.
Me may be able to read the traces left by this Bruno when he wrote upon it. Aren't we forgetting something?
Please?
You must cross my palm with silver.
Oh, right, sure. Okay, I got a credit card here somewhere.
Me no know except credit card, you know.
I've got some euros, I think.
Me no take euros.
How about doubloons? Gold ingots? A barter stick?
It's only silver me accept, you know.
How do you pay the rent with that?
I don't know. Okay.
Well,
So fortunately, we weren't that far back.
Okay, go. Have you talked to Eamon yet?
Not yet. I'm gonna save just before it though.
Hello again. There's a fortune teller up the street. Maybe you could ask her to help you.
How so?
Well, you know, she could look in the crystal ball and maybe she...
Yeah, he seems like the type.
Or, tea leaves. She could read tea leaves.
No?
Or tarot cards. They got, like, cool little pictures.
Yes.
You're a rum sort of a fella, aren't you?
That's an interesting shop. The Cosmic Ferry.
Place is full of woolly-minded liberals and frou-frou socialists.
So I guess you won't be opening a charge account there.
Don't be fatuous. But I've got my eye on the place. That Hillage fellow is up to something.
What do you think goes on in there?
I've been asking around. He used to rent his spare room out. Claims it's empty now. But I've seen a light on in there after he's gone home.
Maybe the little people are having a poker game.
He's harboring somebody. I'd bet my wife on it. I'd even bet the dog on it.
You see the order there.
Yeah, I noticed the importance. All right.
Say,
Like, for the love of God, save! Save twice!
yeah, say.
Oh, this guy's got freaking clever dialogue.
Hi, my name's Stobart. George Stobart.
I think
How
laughing there
fascinating.
after would have been funnier.
2 T's and 2 B's.
You'd be amazed how many people get it wrong.
Nothing amazes me these days. Eamon O'Mara.
You're Irish.
No, I'm from Hawaii. The Maui O'Maras.
You're not from Hawaii.
No, I'm not. I lied. Very astute of you to see through it. You clearly have a lucid and highly rational cognitive process. So what do you want, Mr.
The
Stobart?
voice acting in the first game just might have been from Hawaii.
You sightseeing?
I'm researching.
Outside a pub?
I'm researching the alacrity with which this place opens. In a civilized society, a man should be able to get a drink at this hour.
It's 10 o'clock in the morning.
Precisely.
Go ahead and run through it.
You can't need a drink that much, can you?
No, that's a complicated question. Let's discuss it over a beer.
It's too early for me.
Very wise. I'll be raddled before me time. Me liver riddled with the cirrhosis. Raddled and riddled. Well.
So, what do you do?
Good morning. I'm Eamon O'Mara, and today I'm in the enchanted town of Glastonbury.
I'm sorry, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Of course you haven't.
Now, wait a minute.
I'm here as a professional media Irishman, researching my new BBC programme.
Oh, you're putting together a TV show.
Bingo! Give the man a figurative coconut. I visit villages, interview the local characters, sample the local cuisine.
What's the show called?
Up your alley with Eamon.
Nice. And you're doing this place next?
That's that finely tuned cognitive process of yours in action again, isn't it?
Something like that.
How did you get into television?
By accident. I was doing a reading at a bookshop in London. This wild-eyed BBC producer wanders in, points at me like I'm the second coming, and says, "You'll do, you'll do."
Yeah, you seem picky.
You're a writer?
Wash your mouth out. I'm a poet. Poetry is a gift to the Irish from the gods themselves. Yeats, Wilde, Joyce.
Bono.
Don't push your luck. I may have the soul of a poet, but I've the fists of a welterweight.
Have you seen that guy walking up and down?
The one that just
The
walked
army
right
type.
behind me.
Kind of Englishman I'm allergic to.
Oh? Why's that?
Well, if you have a couple of 100 years, I'll explain it to you.
I'm worried he might be out to kill someone.
Now you're beginning to understand my allergy.
What do you think of the town?
It's a theme park.
So where'd the tourists go?
I don't know, maybe it's out of season for hippies.
Do you know much about this place?
It's got half-decent pubs when they're open. Oh, I see. You want to know about the fairy stuff, don't you?
Fairies?
You see that hill?
Yeah?
Fairies guard King Arthur's sword Excalibur under that.
Really?
No.
No.
Have you been in that shop, the Cosmic Ferry?
Oh yeah, always go there for me love beads.
I was just asking.
I go to another place for my other beads.
Have you been in the fortune tellers over there?
Now why would I do a thing like that?
To talk to the fortune teller.
Well, if I wanted my palm read, I'll get my head examined first.
You don't seem very open to suggestions for your program.
I work best after a couple of stiff drinks.
Does this postcard mean anything to you?
No, should it?
I guess not. It was a long shot.
Who's Bruno?
I wish I knew. Does this ID card mean anything to you?
It's an unflattering photo. Doesn't look anything like you.
That isn't me.
No, didn't think so. You're one of those godforsaken photogenic types, aren't you? And no, it doesn't mean anything to me.
Okay, now save. I think it's limited save. Okay, now go across the street and talk to...
Or
Go across the street and talk to the guy at the Cosmic Ferry.
the switching between
Okay, he's down there.
camera things is annoying.
Just take it the time, dude. And just ask him the questions that come up.
I hadn't come here to send postcards. The stand contained postcards, pictures of local beauty spots, the usual stuff.
Yeah.
Don't
Wouldn't it be great
Don't click willy-nilly.
being able to skip past
Hi
that
again.
garbage?
What do you make of that fortune teller?
Madame Zazie. Very traditional. Crystal ball, tea leaves, tarot.
You know what he reminds me of?
The usual.
He reminds the guy on Beyond the Steel Sky was talking.
On the counter were
Minnow,
copies of the little
Stardos,
poetry
whatever.
book with the coins and the covers.
Alonzo.
Oh, the mentor Alonso.
Yes. All right. Touch the book.
For there was lightning in my blood, my dark Morgana, my own Morgana.
You have to
For
read
there was
out
lightning
loud.
in my blood. Red lightning lightened
A
through my
horse.
blood.
A horse.
My
My
dark
kingdom for a
Morgana.
horse.
What do you think?
Of course.
Pretty
Of course.
good.
My hymn.
Yes, I was rather pleased with it myself.
I now talk to him.
Hello,
See if you
fluff
can
and
get him
stuff.
to talk about
Hi again.
something else. There you go. Poetry with coins.
You say you had trouble getting this published?
Publishers. Ha! Philistines, the lot of them.
What you need is to raise your profile.
Advertise, you mean? Oh, I can't afford that.
How about a little spot on the BBC? Eamon O'Mara's new
BBC?
show?
Yeah, you know me.
Marvelous. Oh, but impossible, of course.
Don't worry. Eamon and I go, way, way back. At least 5 minutes. Want me to have a word with him? He's right here in Glastonbury.
Would you do that? Oh, thanks. Thanks awfully.
I'll need to show him some of your work.
Yes, of course. Here, take a copy.
I'm sure he'll love your stuff.
You playing?
Exit. Instead of going to see, okay, save when you get out of here. But instead of going to see Eamon, go to Zazie. No,
Hey!
he won't let you back.
Customers are not allowed upstairs.
Right.
Private.
On the wall was a chart telling
You
me
just
everything
cannot
I
help
ever
yourself,
wanted to know
can
about
you?
pentacles. It could have been
You know,
a lot
this would be a
shorter
lot
and
cooler
done the
if
same
this was
job.
like a Space Quest game where you can lick and sniff everything as well.
Okay.
Well, I can't sell these cards. They've been licked.
Well, then can I have one?
No, you can pay for them.
Okay, go up
Filthy.
the road.
Bigger.
Filthy American. Beggar. Why doesn't George ever have any money?
Yeah, I
Okay,
mean,
go
you
to
can-
Zazie's kiosk. Now save.
Why? Where are we going here?
Because she's the one who wants the silver. Okay.
Hi again.
You have silver this time?
What do your powers tell you about that man outside the pub?
Him come from across the sea. Him have strongly held opinions.
Kind of more like a straight.
Him
I'd
seek
almost
knowledge,
say,
but not for himself.
All that from your crystal ball?
No, him just on the telly. That's Eamon O'Mara.
I'm really saying it's kind of a stretch to say across the sea or whatnot.
Okay,
but
poetry book with coin.
What do you think of this
maybe
book,
truly is
Madam
from
Zazie?
Hawaii.
Silver.
Me see those in the Cosmic Fairy. I like the coins, but me no care for the poetry.
Okay. Well, there was that. She didn't like that. All right, now go across the street and God help, save just before you do it, and then let's talk to Eamon again. Fortunately, we weren't that far back. The longest part was waiting for the computer, the broadcast tool, because it doesn't like when it closes
Hi,
on
Eamon.
accident. Okay.
The guy who runs the Cosmic Ferry might be ideal for your show.
That old hippie.
He seemed like
I've
a
no time for the
fun old
60s.
lover.
Caftans stink. Timothy Leary was a turn-off, and I'd rather listen to the Clash than the Beatles any day.
I thought you wanted to talk to eccentric characters.
Hippies aren't eccentric. They're pathetic.
I think this guy's got something. Take a read.
Okay, now he stood up.
There we go.
Enchanted Avalon. Lays of a mystical age. Oh, just what I needed.
No, read some. You won't be disappointed.
If you say so. For there is lightning in my blood, my dark Morgana, my own Morgana.
It's not bad, is it?
No, it isn't. Oh, there was lightning in my blood, red lightning, lighting through my blood.
That's beautiful.
It is that, just as beautiful as when James Clarence Mangan wrote it about his Rosaline 180 years ago.
What?
Look at this. The fairies are a silent race, and pale as lily flowers to see. That's Samuel Ferguson. Shameless, absolutely bloody shameless. Darley, Griffin, Aubrey, bloody de Vere. Does his thievery know no bound?
Well, he's stolen it all?
Every word. Oh, get this. The author reserves the right to be identified as the creator of this work.
Hugh Grant.
The grave robbing little toe rag. I'll have him.
You're all going to go beat him up.
We'll get the silver out of one way or the other. And find Bruno in the process, because, while they're beating him up, I'll be sneaking upstairs. Uh-oh. Okay, please. Yay!
Good morrow, fair traveller. How may I help you?
To the island valley of Avilion, where falls not hail, or rain, or any snow, nor ever wind blows loudly, but it lies.
I beg your pardon?
Deep meadowed, happy fair, with orchard lawns and bowery hollows, crowned with summer sea.
That's good. That's very good.
Of course it's good. It's Tennyson, you tofu-chewing twit. From his Mort to Arthur. Not the Thomas Mallory one, but we won't hold that against him. Now, do you recall King Mark of Cornwall in that tale?
I've read Mallory, yes, but,
You'll recall Mark has a big downer on a knight called Tristram then. 'Cause Tristram took something that didn't belong to him.
Oh, God. You mean Melissa?
Look.
I can explain.
No, not Melissa, you Aegis. Isolde.
Now
Isolde.
you've completely lost me.
I'm talking theft and possession. Possession by the spirits of Mangan, Griffin and de Vere, among others.
I think that's what Kitty mentioned.
Yes. 'Tis a miracle that you've channeled all these great talents into your little book. Just a shame that they ended up repeating themselves from their own published works. Word for bloody word!
Wait, I can explain everything.
Okay, time to sneak.
Now, that was my line. It was also my cue to make a move.
There you go. Let's go upstairs. We think it's Melissa's upstairs?
I'll explain to you the theme of boxing in Irish literature.
Yay! Moving it. Save.
Yeah, say it was Melissa up there.
Oh, return to the game. We cannot save.
Gosh,
Hi. Sorry to just barge in here like
He's
this.
not
I
wearing
could
pants.
have been getting undressed or anything.
Guess we were just lucky then.
Oh,
Oh,
is that what
no.
we're going to do?
What's your name?
Laugher, Larry Laugher.
George, what's yours?
Melissa. Have you come to save me?
Melissa. Melissa Butley?
How did you know my name?
Well, your dad's stamping up and down the street like Godzilla. Except...
Godzilla!
Daddy? Oh my God, he isn't.
Boy, you haven't looked
God,
up.
he is. Oh, he drives me absolutely potty. You have no idea.
He drives me absolutely
You know,
potty.
you remind me of somebody, but I can't put my finger on who.
Perhaps we were sweethearts in another age. You know, underneath that brash exterior, you're really rather my type.
About your dad.
I say, you're not working for him, are you?
No.
Shame. I'd come home today if you were the pool boy.
Oh boy.
I
Giggity.
guess your dad's just worried
Maybe,
about you.
maybe he is
Worried
Laugher.
that I
Larry
might
Laugher.
have grown up. Well, he's too late. I have. And I rather like it.
You look kind of
You
old.
got a boyfriend?
You got a girlfriend?
Well, not really.
Interesting.
Giggity.
So, you're on the run.
Sort of.
Your dad's a real ogre.
Oh, he's a pussycat.
Really?
The frothing pit bull terrier type of pussycat.
You're confusing me.
Have you seen anything weird while you've been in Glastonbury?
Only the people who live here.
Sounds like a fun little tourist trap town.
There's a guy who does shows for the BBC in front of the pub.
We don't
BBC,
do
yeah, you know
shows
me.
in Britain, George. We
Programs.
do programs.
Ha ha ha, too funny.
Have you been to the fortune teller up the street?
And what would she tell me? I'm going to meet a tall, dark man with a big moustache and a double-barreled shotgun.
He
That's
hasn't
not
really
bad.
got a shotgun, has he?
Of course. Daddy's old-fashioned like that. I do hope he doesn't kill Tristram.
Hey, I know who you remind me of. Do you know a Lady Piermont?
Aunt Clarissa? I should say so. Lovely old duck. How do you know her?
Met her in Paris a few years back.
On one of her man-trawling holidays, no doubt.
Lady Piermont.
I say.
Beyond
Did
Steel
you know
Sky.
Clarissa?
No, not my type.
No. You don't have that haunted look her conquests
Danielle?
usually display.
Danielle Piermont.
You recognize this?
One of the tour postcards from downstairs, isn't it?
It's what brought me here in the first place. Does the name Bruno mean anything?
Oh, that's my nickname.
Tristram mentioned him. He used this room before me, you know.
No, I didn't.
Tristram.
How do you know Tristram?
I met him at the festival.
Aha.
He read me his poetry.
You don't need to tell me the rest.
Then he said I could come and stay with him. So I did.
You poor kid. You and Tristram, is it serious?
Tristram is one of a kind. In fact, when I think of him, I go, you know.
The poor woman had been duped by Tristram's lies. I couldn't let him mess up her life. And she was bound to find out sooner or later.
I'll
Look,
tell her some
Melissa,
of my lies.
you hardly know me, but some things are better coming from a stranger.
Ooh, is that a promise?
These poems, Tristram doesn't write them. They're all copies.
Well, duh. Obviously.
What?
I knew that.
What?
You must think I'm totally dim.
No, I just thought he tricked you, put you under his spell.
Oh,
Doo-doo.
you're too sweet. George, are you for real?
I don't...
You've come to save me. Like a knight in armor.
Well, that wasn't my original plan, but it became an option.
Oh, I could kiss you all over.
Hey, steady.
I think this is a
Remember the
Lucy
Geneva
Larry
Convention?
game.
Remember
Who
the
needs it?
Geneva Convention.
I don't take prisoners.
I bet. So, when did you find out about the poems?
From day one. I wrote my thesis at Cambridge on Irish poets of the early 19th century.
You're very gifted.
Try me.
Ha! And Tristram doesn't know.
Did I know? Of course not. Why let a question of authorship get in the way of a good...
Yes, why indeed.
But all good things. With Daddy on the trail, I think I'd better split. Anyway, don't suppose you fancy a weekend in Acapulco?
Jeez, I'd love to, but my Acapulco visa ran out just yesterday.
That's not how it works, dumbass.
What were you doing?
Where'd Melissa go? Just jump out the window?
Having a little conversation with Melissa.
That's private up there. You had no right.
Where's
Just
Bruno?
like you had no right to be seducing that poor girl with stolen poetry.
You had no right to interfere.
She had a right to know.
Oh, no. You haven't told her. Not about the poetry.
You can't base a relationship on lies.
I have to talk to her.
I wouldn't advise it. She needs a little time to herself. Then she's going to stay with friends. I took more than a little pleasure knowing that he was the one who'd been duped. Maybe I should march right outside and tell Melissa's dad about you. Tell him that you've got her upstairs. Tell him that you've broken her heart.
You wouldn't. But that poor, innocent kid. Think what it would do to her.
He ought to know.
Please. Oh, God, no, you wouldn't. He'll kill me.
You're breaking my heart. On the other hand,
Yes?
you tell me what I want to know, and I forget about your house guest. Blackmail wasn't really my style. And suddenly, I wasn't so sure who was being duped anyway.
Very well.
Bruno.
Now will you tell me about Bruno?
Well, he was here, but he's gone. Upton went one night.
Did he leave anything behind?
He was in a hurry. He just grabbed his pathetic belongings, threw them in his bag, and off he went.
We must have left something.
Nothing worth looking at, believe me.
Letters, notes, a phone number?
No. He took everything with him. Only...
Aha! So he did leave something.
Well, yes. But what good is an old pair of pants to you?
Pants? Give them to me.
I found them in the laundry pile after he'd vamoosed.
Did you examine them?
No. What kind of a chap do you think I am?
Excellent.
I need some new
Come on,
pants.
let me see them.
You're a sick man.
What are you waiting for? Oh, man, these aren't pants.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not. These are shorts.
What are you? Some kind of underwear detective?
Oh, heck. I'll take them anyway.
I need to change mine.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Now we're going to be handing around his underpants. Have you seen these underpants?
Christian was more than a little edgy.
Oh, yeah, save the game. That's great. I know there really is only 4 save slots. I'd be surprised if there's more than that. Oh, okay.
Can you hit escape?
You should just be able to press
Hi again.
back.
That's right.
Okay.
Let's X on this or something. I don't know.
Do you want to look in your inventory and see if you got the underwear? Ooh, your hands are hot. Boxer shorts.
Yeah, those are definitely not pants. Athletic supporter.
The shorts belonged to Bruno. I didn't want to examine them too closely.
Skid marks.
When are we going to go up to Bruno? I say, I know you left your underwear.
Colonel? Maybe they're Melissa's. Are these yours, Melissa?
Melissa's underwear. Yeah, that's what it is.
Enchanted Avalon, Lays of a Mystical Age. The book of poems was by the guy in the Cosmic Fairy. There were silver coins laminated into the cover.
Use the, like your
Bottle cap.
bottle cap opener thing. Maybe not. Maybe go back to the.
You sure?
I don't know.
Seemed like a good idea.
Maybe not that. You know, maybe
Maybe
the
you gotta
letter
It was
opener or
Harry's
something.
bottle opener.
Hold on.
I don't know. Maybe try to go back to Madame Chloe or whatever. Madame Jaja Gabor.
Oh, we got more than we bargained for when it came to that one guy. Do you know, I played this so many years ago, like over 20, and I don't remember a lot of this. And then some things earlier I did.
Yeah. Well, I thought that was kind of interesting when we played, I think it was Tales of Monkey Island. I remembered the beginning, but that, or no, it was at least Escape from Monkey Island, and probably Tales of Monkey Island. There were certain areas I did remember, and then there were certain areas like I don't really remember any of this.
Yeah.
So it's kind of curious of like what you can and cannot remember. I mean, if you played like the beginning of a game multiple times, that would make sense. But like by Tales, I'd only played.
Hi again.
No, maybe I'd played the beginning of Tales twice at least, because I think I can play it on the iPad, and I think we played it on the PS3. But
Yeah, we can't really do anything with her. You know what? She remembers items, right? So, but I think if we can not like sit down and just start handing her items, maybe.
oh, this is automatic. Let's clean that first. Maybe you need to draw a little mustache on the ID card.
Enchanted Avalon, Lays of a Mystical Age. The book of poems was by the guy in the Cosmic Fairy. There were silver coins laminated into the cover.
Laminated.
Enchanted
Like me too.
Avalon, Lays of a
I
mystical
don't think
age.
I got the option just
The book of poems was by the
to-
guy in the
Some
Cosmic
scissors or
Fairy.
something.
There were silver coins laminated into the cover.
Why don't we talk to Colonel Butley, because we just found his daughter. Unless he's now gone.
Yeah.
Maybe the beer shop is open.
Tavern?
Yeah, the beer shop.
The beer shop.
The tavern.
I tried to open the door.
The pub?
How about the pub?
The door was
Yeah.
locked. It wasn't opening
The
time
beer
yet.
shop. Yeah.
Really precious.
I wasn't leaving until I'd finished what I'd come here to do.
I wonder if there's some reason in being able to go out the back. Can you do it on both sides or something? Or?
Oh, you mean like the alley?
Yeah.
Never didn't really work, and it just brought you right back. This is the alleyway.
Looks like a fire hazard.
Like this right here, right?
Oh, hey. I'm back here.
Okay.
Hello? Anybody home? The place looked empty.
Deep inside. Be coming for you, George.
You and your what? I can't think of what. Nathan Drake has a certain kind of shirt that they wear.
Yeah, I haven't seen those advertisements for those shirts that make you look better and more
Yeah, see
attractive
that?
to the opposite sex. You know.
Look at those buns that don't quit.
Check out his and Nico's.
I check out
posteriors.
everybody's posteriors in the
Including
game
the
when
cats.
they actually yes.
Yeah, that's what you're doing on Stray. Ooh, check out that tail. Oh yeah, cutie.
See, that's the
Wag
front
that
of the
tail.
building, so I guess that doesn't work.
Okay, that's kind of weird.
Okay, so Colonel Butley is gone. Like everyone left. Where'd they all go? Arby's. Roast beef.
I wasn't leaving until I'd finished what I'd come here to do.
Okay, fine.
Maybe you need to try that book on every inventory item and see if there's something you can combine, or to be able to get the coins off somehow.
And we got to be able to get the coins off of it. You know, maybe we can use the magnifying lens and the book.
I would pick up the book and then go through everything. That might be faster.
Okay, so go through the book. Book first. It doesn't really want to give. Okay, hold on. Book first.
You just start cycling through.
Should I see something different? Let's look at his
Maybe.
notepad. Okay, Tristram came clean. Bruno was there, but has now gone. So we don't really know why we're still here. She did say could tell us if we could give her silver, but when I
Maybe
said
the underwear to help divine where he is.
well, that's what I was like. I was thinking that maybe we could like.
You didn't
give
go
her-
through all of your items to see if something combines.
What are you gonna combine? Silver and underpants?
No, the book and something to see if that will be able to pull off the coins.
Here's the book.
And if not, then I'm wondering if there's something that we haven't picked up. Oop, try that.
Three silver coins. Okay. All right. Now we have this. We
Seems like there should
should
have been
be able to
something
sit
else,
down
but-
and
Hi
we'll
again.
Well, she'll trigger it. There we go.
3 silver
Here,
coins.
let me cross your palm with silver.
Palm. Gosh, your palm with silver.
Have a look at this postcard, please.
Ooh.
She doesn't want to look at the underpants.
I see a man.
Well, that narrows it down.
A man. Bruno. Fleeing from danger.
Yeah, that's
Him nearby and yet.
It was nothing she couldn't have picked up from reading the card itself.
No. The psychic imprint is too faint. Too many others have handled this card. Your own imprint is much more distinct.
Oh?
You'll be going on a long journey.
Terrific. Am I going to come back?
Perhaps, perhaps not.
Yeah.
I need something much more personal to this Bruno if you want a better reading.
Will his underpants work?
Okay. Let me cross your palm with silver. Again. I'd like you to look at some boxer shorts.
Now just wait a
Look
minute.
more like tidy whities.
I don't want no funny stuff.
No, seriously. I want you to use that psychic hoodoo on him.
Voodoo, not hoodoo. Get it right.
Very well. Item of apparel, please.
They're 2D.
Getting anything?
Apart from nauseated? Cha, no, me sorry.
Oh, please, God.
Oh, no!
God.
What? What can you see?
Dragon fire!
Oh, we got that
No.
game.
A man and the dragon seek his death.
Oh, so
He
it
only
is
has
good.
minutes to live.
They stole that from Dragonfire.
Oh, the flames. No! No, the...
Madame Zazie? Madame Zazie?
Oh.
She was out cold, but okay.
She died.
I must admit, sometimes my shorts had the same effect on women. If she was right, Bruno would be dead soon. I had to act fast. But how? I didn't even know where he was.
Okay,
Luckily,
hold on.
I got
Here's-
it.
Is that eye there? Yeah, right.
Oh, he's in the pub. The pub's on fire. Nobody's getting a beer tonight. Okay, here we go. We gotta save.
She's in the fire. It's in the fire. Paris is burning. You can talk to the reporter. Dude, you might need to find a new pub. This one's on fire.
It was the door of the pub, the Yeoman's Arms. I tried to open the door.
Hot.
Okay, so maybe that's why we could go
door
in the
was
back
locked.
alley.
It wasn't opening time yet.
You want to talk to him?
The guy's standing there. Look at it. Why not?
I didn't have time to chat. A man's life was at stake.
And the building was on fire.
You know, it is what it is.
I was warning about, some issues with the buildings being too close together.
Oh, come on! Come on!
Sure that you
It was no
shouldn't be
good.
pushing that?
The door was too sturdy. I just wasn't strong enough.
Was.
Okay, what if we pull out our metal rod or something like that?
Walk through the back or anything?
I don't know.
Mm.
Okay, maybe that's the whole purpose of why we could go in the back alley, because that should be right over here, right? You don't give it to him. This is the back of the.
Well, that didn't go anywhere interesting.
Oh, okay. So that's the back. That's the front of the building. That's just a quick path, I guess.
Yeah. Can talk to Eamon now, hey, can you help?
Weird. I could have sworn I didn't take a corner back there.
It's magic.
What do you think we gotta do here? Here. Can we go up in these windows?
They're all just whatever.
We don't. I mean, it's just a stranger. We don't know.
Eh.
Can we take and break the window with our
Shoot.
metal pipe? What? I guess we can't do anything with it. We have to combine it with something?
The rod had been thrown off the inventor's machine in the explosion.
Okay. Glad to know that. Thank you. Would you like a
Can
silver
you talk
coin?
to him again?
I don't think we can, man.
Please, I need help.
I'm an aesthete, not a psychiatrist.
I'm serious. There's a fire.
So,
Someone's trapped, but that door's in the way.
Say no more. I may have the soul of a poet, but I've the heart of a lion. Lead on!
Okay, alright.
yeah, and before he was trying to pull it.
Excellent. Thanks, Eamon.
No trouble.
Layman.
Just sorry there wasn't a camera crew around to catch me being heroic.
I can take it from here.
Sure, I'll call the fire brigade. Then I'm going to sort out that bloody thieving hippie.
I thought you already
priorities.
almost practically beat him up in the shop.
Hey, you, wait!